Welcome back to Noviland. It's another beautiful day in paradise. Been a while since I did one of these. And been contemplating a lot of things. One, what I want to do with this channel, for starters. I'm at a crossroads in life in a lot of ways and kind of enjoying it. So, thinking, what do I want to do with my life? Hope the sound on this is pretty good. We'll see how it comes out. There's not a lot of background sounds out here, at least. And I've really been contemplating a lot of things. Been contemplating, what is my voice? I've had a lot of downloads, a lot of sources tell me that my voice needs to be heard. It's time to step out, to be more myself, to speak my truth. What is my truth? What kind of truth do I want to share with people? Truth of rock and roll? Truth of love and peace? Most people could figure that one out on their own. But I'm sure I have a few things to share. And I've kind of been trying to struggle to figure it out a little bit. Tapping into source, really doing the work, really doing the inner work, and seeing what's going to come of it. Because I'm not really sure myself. But I'll tell you, I had some crazy dreams last night. And I always have crazy dreams. One thing I love about having my own schedule is I can make sure I get full night's sleep. And sometimes you have dreams and they're just dreams. It's just the mind sort of working itself out, figuring it out. And sometimes I have dreams where I just know this is something more. And I've had those dreams, and last night I had a few of those dreams. And the last one was maybe the strangest one yet. One of the strangest ones. I shouldn't say that. I've had some crazy dreams. And maybe most people do. I don't really know. The last one had a guest star, John Ritter. You remember him from Three's Company? I think he passed away some years ago. And in my dream, I was in a small place, and there's about 40 things that led up to this part of the dream that I'm not going to get into because it was weird, it was bizarre, and still really not sure what it all means. But we'll just kind of focus on this portion of it. And there was a small stage, and he was being introduced on stage. And of course I recognized him right away. But the crowd I was with didn't. They didn't know who he was, which I thought was kind of interesting. And so he starts speaking about, I don't even know what he was speaking about, maybe just thanking the audience, and they kind of wandered off to their seats, and so it was just me and him standing there, and I'm standing in front of the stage, and he's speaking, and eventually he realizes I'm the only one there listening to him. And so he and I started having a conversation, and I invited him to sit down with us. And while we were sitting together, we were talking. I let him know something specific. I said, it's just my karma that sometimes I attract famous people to me. This is true, actually. This isn't just a dream. This is something that's happened to me multiple times in my life, where it was just odd situations, and someone who was maybe a celebrity or a known name or the person in the crowd everyone was trying to get to ended up just sort of talking to me and gravitating towards me through no strong effort of mine, of me trying to get to them. It just, the way it sort of worked out. It's my energy and my karma. And I'm telling him this, and he looked at me and he's like, there's no such thing as karma. What are you talking about? And I looked around at all the people at the table, and there were a bunch of people from my gin club who all kind of understand what I'm talking about. And of course I said, of course there is. I'll just ask all the people at this table. except maybe that one down there, but the rest of them, they could all tell you exactly what I'm talking about. And he had this different look on his face, as if enlightenment hit him, where he was just like, oh my God, I had meant to come here and do this, and I was supposed to sit with these people at this table, and everything got screwy, and now I'm here with you, and I understand exactly what you're talking about. And he got all excited, he started jumping around, and then he did some slapstick bit where he was jumping in and out of a window, and I'm laughing, and I'm like, oh, he's doing the thing. I don't know, did he ever do that thing on a show? Maybe that was just my imagination. Dreams are strange that way. And we talked a little bit more, and then I woke up. What a strange dream. And usually when I have strange dreams, it's just most nights, I don't think so much of it. I just think, hey, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I love strange dreams like that. And I don't think anything of it. But this time I woke up and I just kind of had the thought, people have been asking me to share my voice, to not keep it inside so much, to share my truth. I don't always know what my truth is, but I gotta say, I spent years studying law of attraction. You can call it karma if you want. Different techniques on manifestation, ways of using your mind, ways of really focusing your thoughts and feelings so you can manifest exactly what you want in life. Everything outside you, everything in your experience is a manifestation of your recent vibration. And I'm not really sure if I'm describing that correctly. That's all right. Let's start somewhere, right? Teach it to myself, teach it to others. And I just got this feeling that I should be teaching this to others a lot more than I am. I should be sharing this with others a lot more than I am. And so this video, this is just the start of it. Where it will go, I don't know. Who will watch it? I don't know. I'll watch it. I'm always my biggest fan. Somebody's got to be. Hey, are you your biggest fan? I hope so. I don't know who loves me more than me, except God, of course. God loves me as much as I do. Thank God for that. Pun intended. But yeah, I'm just here. It's another beautiful day. I get to be in this beautiful place that I love so much. I spent the morning trimming and landscaping just so I could open up this trail because it was starting to grow over so much I was going to lose the trail. Didn't want that to happen. Tomorrow will be mowing. But today is just a nice little fun video from a fun little dream. And I hope you have some fun dreams, be they daydreams by day or crazy dreams at night. I hope wherever John Ritter is on the spiritual plane, he got a kick out of that. I know I did. I had a lot of fun. But in any case, this is another beautiful day at Noviland. I love you. I miss you. I wish you were here. God bless you all. Thank you.